G'day everybody and welcome to the Footy Podcast, where we find out exactly what's going on around the country in the local competitions, grassroots, the real stuff, heart and soul of Australian rules across the nation. It's great to be with you again for another chat about what's going on and who's made all the big headlines in local footy. And it's all thanks to Premier Data, the team at Premier Data, who've had a little bit of a chance to breathe across the weekend. King's birthday weekend meant there were some competitions that had a bit of a spell, but others that absolutely took the noise and took full advantage of the opportunity to showcase their talents. And we were talking about them through the podcast this afternoon. And great to be with you wherever you are listening around the world, because that's people are listening around the world these days. We think that's pretty cool. Now, all very well and good for me, Daniel Harford, to be a part of the conversation, but you need someone who's knee-deep in it every single week. And Nick Sacco is our local footy expert. He's back again. Hello, Nico.
Hello, Harf. A nice little break over the long weekend. Well, for me at least. Not for you, which we'll get to in a second.
You would have been to the MCG for King's birthday for the Freeze MND 12.
Wonderful cause, but I thought we were adhering to the no comment chat.
No, I had to bring it up because they lost. I had to bring it up. Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. That's okay. We've had some great local footy over the weekend. That's brightened my spirits. Let's just say that.
Oh, well, that's good. That is good. Yes, it's always nice when your local team works or one of your mates does a good thing in local footy, whatever it is. So well done to them. We'll talk about the big achievements through the podcast today. But you mentioned me being involved in some footy across the weekend.
Yes.
Took the Victorian Amateur Football Association senior team over to Adelaide to take on the Adelaide Footy League in some rep footy, which we love. We talked to Simon Rosa last time out on the podcast, the coach of the Bendigo Footy Netball League, in their game against the Ovens and Murray. So local footy season's sort of bubbling along. It's good. And the Amos had their chance this weekend to take on Adelaide Footy League. And fair to say, the local team got the job done.
Do you want to speak the margin or
defeat? I actually don't know the margin in the end. It was enough. It was enough. I'd sort of stopped checking the scoreboard after a while. It was enough. They were way too good. The big boys of the Adelaide Footy League. Remember Mitch Greig from Adelaide?
Oh yes,
two-time McGarry medalist. Adelaide Crows player, played 35 or so games, I think. He dominated. He was so good. It was actually nice to watch a champ go about his business, and even though I was coaching the opposition team, trying to stop him wasn't very easy. But just watching him play, just dominate the field like he did, just owns the corridor, kicked snags from everywhere. He was brilliant. And the big boys for the Adelaide Footy League made it very, very difficult for the VAFA boys.
So 71 points was the final.
Was that the margin in the end?
Yep, 71.
Bloody hell.
First time, it was 8 years that these two leagues had met as well.
Well, it's the first time the Adelaide Footy League have been involved in rep footy for 8 years.
Oh,
so
okay.
I think we might have been their last combatant in 2018 or 19, whatever that was. So there's been a bit of a hunger to get it back from an Adelaide Footy League perspective.
Well, tell me, because we spoke about interleague footy briefly from a Victorian point of view, and as you said, we spoke to Simon. Well, what's the appetite like in Adelaide from what you gathered?
Well, I think the absence had made the heart grow fonder. They were really keen to, I think, from the people I spoke to, all the big guns wanted to play and be a part of it because it hadn't been a while, and a couple of guys hadn't got a state jumper through their time in footy. That's always nice. The South Australian jumper's a nice footy jumper. So they got to wear that. And so a lot of it experienced, big-bodied, like a lot of Sandful games, AFL games. Sam Gray, remember him? He was playing as well for Adelaide. They had a lot of experienced players that took the opportunity to be a part of it. And like we spoke about last time with Simon Rosa, you're giving up a free weekend to do it, so they don't have to do that. But I think the fact that there'd been an absence of the 8 years certainly got the juices flowing in Adelaide, and they put up a really strong performance. They were fantastic. And we were no match.
Yeah, by the sounds.
We didn't show our best, just by the way. We weren't as good as we could be. But anyway, we copped it.
What did you take out of it?
Well, we need to be better.
You don't say.
We need to be better.
Yeah.
I think more experienced bodies in that sort of scenario. Played at Norwood, so narrow ground. So that all that sort of stuff comes into play. I just hunger for the contest. Hunger to be a part of it is the driving and motivation that I reckon any rep team in any competition needs to take with them. Perhaps we just lost our mojo once they sort of whacked us between the eyes a few times early. Just we're off our tucker for the poor old VAFA boys, but they put up a fight. In the end, the Adelaide Footy League were too good.
And a shout out to the VAFA women as well for getting the job
My
done.
word, because they were there and they're a dominant force. I don't think they've been beaten, the VAFA women's rep team. they're a dominant force. Tommy Purcell was the new coach. Paul Groves, Western Bulldogs premiership coach in the AFLW, was that guy for the last couple of years, but Tommy Purcell has been coaching St Kevin's women's in the Amos for the last 8 or 9 years. I reckon Tommy's done that. Oh. He took up the role as the amateur coach. Dan Hanbury was his assistant, the Sydney Swans champion. Yep. He used to coach him as the junior, so they've got a great relationship, and Hannah's was a part of that campaign as well. Was one of his assistants, not just one of the three of them. There's 3 coaches. But they were great. They set the scene for us. There was no excuse for us to walk out with any lethargy or non-energy because they were fantastic. The gals, they got it done against the Adelaide Footy League. But the boys couldn't get it, couldn't follow them up.
Oh, well, looking forward to seeing you get some redemption next year.
Come on. Just got to keep fighting. It's only over when you say it's over. It's not over.
All right. We'll hold you to that account next year.
We'll see how we go.
All right.
But rep footy's good. In short, rep footy's a great thing.
Yeah.
It's bigger than you, buying into something more than just about you. It's a really cool thing. So well done to all the participants and all the people that made it happen too, just by the way.
Hopefully the appetite continues to grow as the years go on.
Yes, absolutely.
A few things to get through for today, but I thought I would just briefly start with a quick little update because we spooked a couple of weeks ago about the undefeated sides remaining.
Yeah, we had 29, if I'm not mistaken, last time we spoke about the teams across the nation that were undefeated to this point of the season.
So we've got 27 at the moment.
Okay, lost a couple.
Who are yet to taste defeat in 2026. A couple of those more because they were playing each other in the lead-up.
Oh, we talked about this.
So we had Ivanhoe and Lorimer as the prime example.
That was at Lorimer.
But
Ivanhoe won.
Ivanhoe had I think it was 6 goals in the end, that result.
Yeah.
So a shout out to them. So they and Heidelberg are the only 2 in the Northern Football Netball League that are yet to lose a game.
How are the Mill Park Mustangs going, just by the way?
Well, they're not a senior team.
No, I know, but just the junior team. So
they're doing okay. Yeah, I'd probably need to look into it a little bit more. But
there's a question with that notice. My apologies.
But no, they've got a few teams humming, so it's good to see that they're up and about.
Good.
But yeah, going through some of the key ones, I guess. So the ones I mentioned Heidelberg just before. 31 points is still the lowest winning margin they've had this year, which is quite simply outrageous.
Yeah, that's dominant, isn't it?
8 wins, no losses. There's a lot of sides here that are either 2 or 3 games clear on top of the ladder. And then we've got at this point, I think it's Wynard or Wynyard. This is in Tassie. Wynyard. That would probably be right. So they're 7-0. Their percentage is still 944.3.
944. What's their smallest losing margin?
Well,
that wouldn't be that small. They'd have Heidelberg covered, wouldn't they?
Judging by the fact that their 4 is 576 points and their against is 61 points. I'm going to figure half that their lowest winning margin is pretty low. Pretty high.
It's a bit more than that, yeah.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you defence wins premierships, it's 61 against.
Exactly right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 of the 27 that are women's teams.
Yep.
And then the remaining 22 are our senior men. So we've got a great spread as well. So Central Highlands, a couple of the Essendon district. We've got Murray, we've got Geelong, we've got the Outer East, we've got some Perth teams that are still undefeated.
Yeah, good.
Fremantle and Curtin Uni are the 2 there. We've got some Riddle District sides. We've got some VAFA teams, and we've got some Tasmanian sides as well, which I mentioned too. So North Hobart, the women's. We've got the Coolman Rovers and the Riverina. So there's plenty there, but as it starts to thin down, we'll start to put some big focus on some of those clubs.
Righto, so 29 down to 27 undefeated teams in the regions that we're across at the moment. If there's another one that we've missed, let us know in the socials. Let us know in the comments. We'll work it out.
Yes. And then a few things from the weekend. So mind you, there was a fair bit of local footy that had the buys.
Had the bye, yeah. King's birthday weekend off, yep.
So, yeah, that was... probably made sense just to go down and be part of the big free ceremony as well at the MCG.
Well, a lot of clubs now are having their own little versions of that, which is great. I mean, there's been unbelievable support. This Neil Daniher, to start a movement like he did when he was diagnosed all those years ago, what a phenomenal human being. I don't think I'll ever know a person that has created more community love and engagement through their life than Neil Daniher. He's just a phenomenal man.
And the recognition that was put out on Monday was absolutely outstanding. To have the whole community buy in,
it's extraordinary. And outside the football community, as you say, it's the whole community.
Yeah.
It's all of Australia. What about those people in Queensland? The couple in Queensland donated $40 million. Not AFL people, never been to the MCG before, hadn't been to an AFL game, I don't think, up until the weekend. And they put out 40 million smackers.
Well, they were originally going to only give, I say only, but $10 million.
Tight ass, 10.
It was $10 million originally, but then after viewing the game and seeing the impact that it had right around the stadium, they increased it to 40. So it just goes to show the impact that Neil has had, and of course our thoughts still with the Daniher family during this time.
My word.
So some things that did happen throughout the weekend from a local perspective. So Reservoir, which is the team that consists of Aaron Edwards.
Oh, that's Koch's team.
Levi Greenwood. So Trent Cotchin has made some appearances. So he was on board again for Reservoir over the weekend, but brought a couple of helpers as well. So Basher Hawley suited up.
Hang on a second. Wasn't he playing with Ahmed Saad?
So just a one-off for the weekend, as was Michael Hurley, who, of course, is a McLeod boy.
Yes.
And it was Michael that ended up helping Reservoir get the win over Brent McCaffrey's Epping at Chris Park.
Oh, Caff will be flat.
So Michael Hurley booted 7 majors, and the Mustangs won by 23 points over Epping.
Oh, nice work by Reza. Poor old. How do you stop them? How do you stop all of them?
So Cotchin, Hurley, Hawley, Greenwood, Edwards.
No. And they only won by 27 points.
Well, Epping...
Good effort by the Pingers.
Yeah. Well, maybe not everyone if they lost. But yeah, you're right.
Well, if you've got to stop those blokes.
True.
Bloody hell.
So, yes, a good result for Reservoir. Imagine they could keep them on all season. That would be a side very hard. They might challenge Ivanhoe in Division 3 if you've got all of those.
Well, if you can play all those guys, get them all to qualify.
Yeah, absolutely.
Although Hurley won't qualify. Was that just a one-off for him?
Just a one-off by the sounds of it.
And Hawley is a one-off.
Well, because Michael Hurley is now the defensive coach at Essendon, having to step up with some of the departures they've had over the last few weeks. So he was only a development coach, but now he's the defensive coach. So he's got more responsibility, you could say.
Well, he did a good job on Sunday night against the Blues then.
Yeah, would have been nice if he did a better job, but that's okay. Moving on to the Southern League in Division 3, a shout-out here goes to Brad Dyer, who kicked a goal with seconds left to give Sky a 5-point win over Lyndhurst on the weekend.
It was Dyer for Lyndhurst there. It was Dyer the last couple of seconds. See what I did there? Can't buy this sort of stuff, Nico.
Well done. Sky had trailed by 16 points at half-time, and then they were able to get themselves going in the third term. They found themselves trailing with just minutes remaining, and then it was Brad Dyer who was able to calmly slotted the winner from 30 metres out, and Sky got the job done by 5 points. So we love that.
So because that's the scenario, isn't it? With games on the line, you're 30 metres out, directly in front. That's the question you keep asking yourself. Who do I want shooting or kicking for my life? 30 metres out, game on the line, need to go through to win.
Absolutely.
And survive. Brad Dyer is one of those men now. Yep. He's on the list of who you'd have.
Yeah, it would have been handy for Collingwood. And then moving over to we had a chat about this team. I think a few weeks ago they popped up, but Noble Park are still winless after 8 games. They went down to Balwyn by 25 points on the weekend. But they're 0-8, and this is a side that they entered the Eastern League in 2000, and they've never been below the Premier Division.
Yeah.
And they're on the thread a little bit.
Is there anyone sort of hovering around that region with them on the ladder there?
Well, I can get the ladder in a sec, but they only trailed by
the Bulls.
They only trailed by 3 points at half time, and then they got overran in the final half to go down. But
they won't take that lightly. The Noble Park Committee and the supporters of the Noble Park Bulls, they're a very proud footy club, very successful footy club. So this will sting a bit.
0-8.
0-8's
I mean,
I don't think anyone would have tipped that, would they? Zip an 8 for the Bulls?
I don't think anyone would have tipped it. But just looking at let's look at the ladder at the moment. So they've got 2 teams that are right above them, but in only a game clear. So we've got South Belgrave, who are 1-7.
Right.
And we've got South Croydon, who are 1-6 and a draw. So they're 6 points behind South Croydon, 4 points behind South Belgrave at the moment.
Right, so that's a one-up, one-down scenario, isn't it? The
Yes.
Eastern Footy
Yes,
Netball League?
yes, it
Yeah,
is.
all
Yeah.
right. So, well, it's not over yet. They can keep fighting.
No, of course.
'Cause
They've still got an opportunity.
Now it's just about survival, so you got to play for survival.
Well, they play South Croydon this weekend.
Here we go. Here we go.
So that's the big one, really, at home as well. So
At Moodamere Street.
that's the opportunity you would think. Actually, yeah, at home. Yep. So, should make it very interesting. But we'll keep an eye out for Noble Park. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
we
not
will.
a team you would expect.
No, absolutely not. That's a bit of a shock to my system, I must admit.
And then the only other one, just reverting back to Northern very quickly. So Lockie Murphy ended up suiting up for his old club, Diamond Creek, on the weekend.
Did he?
Yeah, the former Crow.
How the Creekers going?
They're actually holding their own very, very nicely in Division 1. They defeated Eltham on the weekend, so he played a key role. Did Lockie Murphy, played with his brother, of course, Blake, and they came from behind to win by 8 points over Eltham. Diamond Creek kicked 1 goal 6 to half time,
Ooh.
but they only trailed by 15 points.
Well,
And
you can sell that message as a coach, right? You know, we're playing pretty bad, haven't taken the opportunities. We're only 15 points down, lads. Come on.
Well, they kicked 9 goals to 5 in the second half, and that's what helped
That'll do it.
the Creekers get over the line. But just getting their ladder up at the moment, because this is a side that had been in Division 2 for quite a while, I think since 2008, finally broke through to win the premiership last year.
Had a couple of cracks in grand finals last couple of years and couldn't get there.
They're third on the ladder.
Okay, yeah,
Division
right.
1. They're 5-2-1 and 10 points behind Heidelberg, but they're level with second placed Montmorency.
Well, they're going beautifully then.
That's what I mean. Very impressive
They're
stuff.
going beautifully. Who's coaching Diamond Creek? Do we know?
Andrew Tranquilli's still
Oh,
coaching
he is there. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So his son debuted for Eltham on that weekend.
And he's coaching
And he's
Diamond
coaching
Creek.
Diamond Creek.
What the hell's going on there?
Yeah, I know. Pretty fascinating, isn't it?
So he would have gone into his bedroom, seen the notes from the opposition coach.
Well,
so
it's
this is
funny
what's
because
gonna
he
happen.
presented the jumper to his son in the opposition room.
Did he really? Oh, that's cool. That's nice.
So
That's nice.
So yeah, shout out to the Tranquillis. That
Go to
would
the
have been
Tranquillis.
a nice little moment for them. And Diamond Creek getting the win. So he would have been, that's the perfect scenario, seeing his son debut and still getting his side
get
the
the
win.
points.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully his son got a few kicks and dad got the points. Happy days.
Absolutely.
Happy days.
But I want to get to some stats.
Righto, let's go.
Because there's some huge ones that we need to
Now,
dissect.
You told me off air before we started the podcast that we might even have history being made today.
Well, it looks like we have an update to our highest ranking points.
Righto.
And we might as well.
Let's
just
start
get
with it.
underway.
Let's start with a good one.
So congratulations to Harrison Sheehan.
282.
Castlemaine in the Bendigo Football Netball League.
I reckon 273 was our best, I reckon.
Yep.
Prior to this. So 282 is now the clubhouse leader for Harrison Sheehan. Well done. Did he play in the rep game?
Don't know if you
Should
played
have,
in the rep
I'll have to have a
game.
bit of a check, see if he played in the rep game. If he's getting 50 and kicking 3 with 17 clearances, surely Simon Rose is smart enough to get him in the team.
He also had 10 inside 50s, 8 tackles, and 6 rebound 50s.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
That is an outstanding performance.
Do you reckon they call him Mike? I'd call him Mike.
They did win by 207 points.
Ooh, right. Who'd they beat?
Broadford.
Oh, don't say Broadford again.
Broadford.
Oh, big Tomo. He'd be flat.
Um,
But well done, Harrison. That's the new clubhouse leader. 282 is on file now as the number to beat for the Premier Data ranking points.
This is his teammate, Michael Hartley, who also had a very strong afternoon. Just a lazy
15 goals.
15 goals.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's against the poor old Broadford boys. Hey, just a bit of a shout out too for the Broadford boys. I know we sort of jest a little bit, but just be out there having a go with your mates is a cool thing. Well done. That's tough.
Yes.
Just being out there. So well done to you, all the Broadford boys. But Hearts has had a good day there. Well done. 15 snags.
15 goals.
That's a good day.
Yeah,
That's a very good day for Hearts.
Next is Sam Lloyd, another ex-AFL.
The Richmond bloke.
The Richmond goal after the siren.
Goal off the side. There you go. Yep. Another one.
So he's plying his trade in the Geelong Amateurs, with the Geelong Amateurs and the Ballerine.
Just the 9 snack, 27 and 9. That's a good day.
That is, yep, absolutely.
That's only 164.
He also had 16 score involvements.
That's only 164 for 16 scores, 27 disposals, 16 marks, 7 contested, 9 goals. Well, whatever the number is, that's good stuff from Sammy Lloyd. Would have helped the Geelong Amateurs win that game, I assume.
Yes, they did. They got a 51-point triumph, did the Geelong Amateurs over Port Arlington.
Righto. Well done, Sammy.
Ben Les,
Ben Les.
Mansfield, 41 disposals.
Got 2 first names there, man.
14 rebound 50s, 12 marks, and 8 intercepts. They lost, though, by 17 points.
Well, when you're talking about intercept marks and rebound 50s and you see those big numbers, you're thinking he's playing behind the ball and they've copped a pounding. What'd they lose by?
17 points.
17 points. He's done a pretty good job to hold up there for Mansfield for Benny Les.
Yes. Interesting.
Sorry, Benny. It's a great performance and he should be celebrated.
Staying in the Goulburn Valley, we got Tom Evans from Echuca. This is another great effort here. 39 disposals, 15 marks, 11 inside 50s, and a goal.
So when you see the 15 marks, so we're doing some sort of footy math here without seeing any vision. So 39 disposals is sort of they're midfield numbers, aren't they? He's playing midfield.
I'd say so.
15 marks. He's not going forward and taking big pack marks. He's just sort of getting in the spots. He knows where the space is,
Yes.
Tommy Evans. That's what I'm reading into this.
I'd love to know what his contested possession stats
He knows where the space is. And then he's the distributor inside forward 50 as well. That's good. 11 inside 50s. Ang snuck in for a goal, which is what, as you well know, I'm championing midfielders to kick goals.
Yeah.
So get there. Just get a couple of games. If you're getting 30 or 40, you need a couple of goals a game as well, just to top it off.
My assumption is that he hadn't got a goal until the last quarter and had you in his mind and thought, gee, I better get one.
If that's what's happening, then I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself if that's the case, Nico. I'd be surprised, but I'm proud of myself.
Corey Rich is next, former Williamstown VFL representative.
Yeah, see, there you go. He's done what we asked.
So
45
very similar.
and 2.
45 and 2.
16 marks, yeah. So he's just getting into those little spots, little pockets, just in front of the bloke on the mark. Back into the corridor on the 45. He's that guy, I reckon. Corey Rich. That's a good day. 45 and 2.
Small forward while at Williamstown.
Yeah.
Corey Rich.
Yeah. No, well, he's not doing that at Lake Wendouree.
But I guess you can just dominate in the midfield otherwise.
Yeah.
Staying in the Ballarat League, this is we got a record breaker here.
Oh, what's happening?
This is Seb Collins. Now, you look at most of those stats and you think, only 14 touches and 6 clearances, but 24 tackles.
Is that all time?
That is the highest tackle count in 2026, the second highest all time in Premier Data history. 1 tackle away from equaling the record.
Oh.
Seb Collins.
How sore do you reckon Sebby Collins would have been Saturday night?
Well,
for North Ballarat.
They won by 6 points, so those tackles would have been very handy for North Ballarat.
Yeah, right. Hey, did you see, just by the way, while we're talking about the Ballarat Footy Netball League, Darley, when Port Adelaide had their bye, do you know who their runner was?
No.
Zach Butters.
No way.
Yeah. Came home.
Just getting accustomed to his settings for next year.
Came home. This is what I'm hearing from a man at the pub, and men at the pub know everything, as we all know. Zach Butters was the runner for Darley.
Wow.
In a couple of weeks ago when the Port Adelaide Footy Club had a bye in the AFL. He came home and hung out with his boys. That's good.
Okay.
But that's good, isn't it? Come back and be the runner. That's cool.
Absolutely. Hope Bulldogs fans are getting excited.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. And Geelong fans will be half a chance too.
So well done to Seb.
Well done, Seb.
Most tackles this year, 1 behind the record. So we'll see what he can do. A few more to finish. So Brad Benacki from Gisborne. This is another solid all-round performance. 44 touches, 21 contested, 15 clearances, 11 inside 50s.
See, I reckon Brad kicked a goal. Do we know if he kicked a goal or not?
We have no goals here, but his side did lose by 11 points.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got 11 inside 50s. He's had 44. He's had 15 clearances and he couldn't get a goal because they lost. Who'd they lose to?
Maybe he needed a goal. To Sandhurst.
Sandhurst, right. Okay.
Yes.
Gee, they weren't too worried about him then if they let him get all that disposal.
Well, this one's even more staggering when you look at Oscar Cook.
Right, 182, 52 in the disposal tally.
Yep.
30 contested's a big number. There wouldn't be too many more than that, would there?
2 things for me. That is a shock that's not at least 200 ranking points for me.
13 clearances, 30 contested, 52. Can't get to 200 yet.
The second thing is this game was a 49-point loss for his side.
Well, the rebound 50s tell us he was too deep too often. If he's getting that much footy, he's a midfielder, I reckon. He's too deep too often, so that probably makes a bit of sense if he's getting 12 rebound 50s.
Yeah, I know, but gee.
A lot of those clearances probably were back 50s
Was
stuff
he not
as well.
efficient enough with those?
Oh, don't go blaming Oscar.
No.
Poor old Cookie's working his ring off. Any chance he gets some support up the field?
I'm trying to work out why he hasn't got 200 ranking
I'm
points.
with you, Cookie. Not like Nico. He doesn't like you. I reckon you're a champ, Cookie.
Demand excellence. Cameron Wild is up next.
Mawala.
Now, this is a staggering effort.
60.
Yep. We have another 60.
We've got another 60.
Yep. 242 ranking points, 18 clearances, 36 contested possessions.
36.
And guess what? They lost by 25 points.
Did they?
Yep. To Congupna.
He's had 60 and 36 Kentuckies, as Brent Harvey used to call them when I talked to him about that stuff. Yep. 18 clearances, and they couldn't get the job done. Well, I'd like to see his rebound 50 count too. I reckon there's a number there.
Well, he had 10 inside 50s. That was the extra stat provided to me. And they only scored 57 points for the game, Whaler.
18 clearances. They got territory from him, just one out. 18 times. They still couldn't score.
Absurd.
Right, I've got to work out our new forward system. That's not working for us. We have to sort that out there at Mulwala.
Poor
Beautiful
Cam.
part of the world.
Poor Cam doing it all and just not getting the reward.
Can't get some help.
Two more to finish. We've got Jed Anderson again. So it's an ex-AFL flavour.
Oh, Kangas.
This is for Finley.
And the Hawks.
Yep, in the Murray. 43 disposals here. And I can tell you they did win and won comfortably over Deniliquin.
Well, we know that Finley have got a great footy history. We've talked about that on the podcast before. The Finley Cats.
Yes.
Shane Crawford, Tommy Hawkins and the like. 43-2 for the former AFL champ is good numbers.
Absolutely.
So they won that.
They did. 67 points over Deniliquin.
Righto.
And the last one, this is the first time we've seen his name pop up, but playing for a different club. This is Stephen May, who did a one-off appearance for the Cora Rutherglen side.
Right.
The Ovens and Murray. Played a role in defence, as you could see here. 123 ranking points, 10 intercept possessions, 10 rebound 50s.
So they played him back. I would have thought if you're going to do the one-off, you'd go and sit forward of the footy and try and take some hangers and kick snags.
Well, I think that this was only their third win of the year, Corowa.
Right,
so I
okay.
think they were really just keen on trying to get the 4 points, which they did. They won by 13 over Yarrawonga, which is a good result.
That is a good result.
Yes.
Over the Pigeons.
Absolutely.
That's a good result. Well done to Stephen May of dominating for East Ringwood in the Eastern Footy League as a regular player, but that's a little one-offer before the June 30 deadline. Might get a few more of these in the next couple of weeks.
It's coming up.
We've got only a couple of weeks before the deadline kicks in.
Yes.
Then there'll be no more one-offers and movement.
Well, that's where it tends to come. And it's just like last week. I always remember seeing all the transfers come in last week. So there you go. There's some of our big performers of the week.
Well done. Well done to all the stars out there that are dominating local footy. We love that stuff. Keep letting us know what's going on in your part of the local footy community, and we'll celebrate them as well. What we do love to do, though, at the end of sort of the potty before we sign off, we see some vision. Surely you've got some video for me to have a bit of a squiz this week.
Just a few here for you. So this is Bacchus Marsh versus Lake Wendouree in the Ballarat Football Netball League.
We had a champ from Lake Wendouree get some numbers just a second ago.
Yes.
Yeah, righto.
So let's have a look how this plays out. So we've got a stoppage in the middle. We're 23 minutes into the third quarter. Just keep in mind that time. Ball gets tossed up and gets it through. Great handball. Gets through to tackle.
Strong.
Wonderful clearance here.
Strong.
And handballs again. I mean, we are just seeing some great football here. The kick inside. Oh, wait a minute. He's kicked it the wrong way.
Oh, no.
And the bloke he has kicked it to has gone on to kick the goal.
Let's watch that again, because as you were playing that as in real time there before, I was thinking it looks like he's setting up a sort of sweeper there. Yeah. When he breaks through the tackle, he runs defensive or to the wrong angle anyway. What's this?
Yep.
So he breaks through the tackle here. Then he just sort of pivots out, moving forward as if that's his goal line. So that's what he was thinking then. No wonder he kicked it the wrong way. He had no idea what was going on.
But Harf, we're 23 minutes into the third quarter. I can understand
He's fatigued, mate.
If it was the start of the game, I can understand. But come on.
And the worst part is he goes back and snags it. If he'd missed it, you sort of chalk it down to just one of those moments. But the fact he's kicked the goal, that's a setback for our man. That is a real setback for our man. That can happen.
It can.
Fatigue, mate. It's hard yards out there. It's not an easy game to play.
Yes. All right. Watsonia versus Ivanhoe, NFNL Division 3. Watsonia is Seb Tarkazon. I think that's how you say the name. Tarczon.
Tarczon, yeah. All right. Yep.
But this might take the cake as one of, if not the, goal of the year.
Right, Watsonia in the Saints colours. Who are they playing?
They're playing Ivanhoe, so the undefeated Ivanhoe.
At Binnack Park. I used to live over the back of Binnack Park back in the old days.
Yeah, we're at 4 bounces here.
It's a good run.
5 bounces.
Sort of
6
Manassa.
bounces. Has to kick it left foot.
And the left foot from the wrong side. Thanks for coming. Go back to where he got that again, please. That's a great goal. Who was it, Seb?
Seb Tarkson. I hope that's how you say the name.
Wow, that's the officially the local podcast goal of the year so far. So just outside defensive 50. 1, 2. Bloke's doing a good job chasing. 3, 4. It's a good chase. 5, 6. 6 and a snag. And that bloke chasing hopefully got something from the meat tray as well, because that was a big bloody effort. He was never going to get him.
Well,
Seb, that is good.
Premier Data said it was Jetta v Rioli-like.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Let's play it one more time.
Look at the run. Gee whiz. Now, this is the home ground for Watsonia. So
Geez, that middle looks interesting.
Yeah, one of the Premier cricket teams plays there from time to time. I think.
Committed to the chase. Very well done.
Yeah, great chase, great finish. Left after all that, that's a great effort. That's one of our best highlights all year.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a ripper. Well done, Seb.
All right, we're going to finish here in the Murray Football Netball League, Cobram versus Newmarket. Shout out to all my family that live in Cobram. The Tigers. Now,
I think I've got some Newmarket family.
Oh, there you go.
These days still. Dad's side.
We're going to have so this is a set shot here for Cobram. Watch this in the background. So handball, not a set shot, rather a shot at goal.
Yeah.
Going to miss.
Righto.
Look at the background. Bang!
He jumps the fence and then puts the hands up as if he didn't jump the fence. He's already this side of the fence, and then kicks it away. So that's good. That's like the ball kid at Manchester City all those years ago that got the ball back in play when they needed to. And who was it the other week? Ben Keys told the supporter to hold the footy or give it back or something to get the Adelaide Crows a chance. So he's kicked the ball away.
And Braden Sutton, who's the Newmarket defender, not happy.
Nor he should be.
Not happy at all.
No, because it's a good effort to get up and see it coming. And then just sinks the slipper into it.
It just sits back down like nothing happened. So
but puts the hand up there. Well, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Watch him just play the last little bit again. Yeah. As he kicks it, he goes back a couple of steps and then puts the hand up. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. Here it is. Fantastic. Oh, that's local footy 101, that is.
That's rascal behaviour.
Yeah, it is absolutely rascal behaviour. Cars behind the goals, tooting the horns, and kids kicking it away once it comes in. That is fantastic stuff, Nico. You've done a great job again, mate. Thank you.
No, thank you, Harf.
Best in the business. Nick Sacco with us always on the local, where we wrap up all the weekend's action in the world of local footy across the nation. Comment in the section below. Yeah, let us know what's going on in your world of local footy and what do we need to be chasing up. Tell us the stories we need to be hunting in local footy across the nation. That's what we love to do around here. Give someone some love for their excellence in the world of grassroots footy. We'll catch you next time on The Local.